Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. In the last episode, chasing up Mr. Mushroom led us to a new area. I was just going to say that we don't yet even have a name for it, but the file select has given us one. Border Caves. I wonder at what point that will show up in the game itself. Also, no map for the new area, so I think I did mention earlier that I do not yet have the All Maps achievement, so maybe this is where we will get the last one. It seems to be a fairly tricky platforming area. It may take me a while to get my bearings. It has been a few days since I played, I've just been feeling really out of it. Now I do remember that this area focused on that clawline jump dash to get onto a new wall. Also that it has these weird new enemies, so I got my cog flight out to help deal with those. Right, I didn't get much further than this before, that's why my cocoon was at the start of this room. Whoops. Oh. So it's tricky because, because I'm trying to be as high up as I can, obviously, to get onto the new wall, but can't go too high. I did consider putting on the Ascendant grip, and I may do that after a while, after the next time I die. Okay, I think this is... Oh! Hit the wrong direction there. I think this is as far as I've got before. Oh! Why did I bounce up into the spikes there? That was pretty good other than that. Okay, so I'm enjoying the difficult platforming here. It's not too hard. It's not Path of Pain or anything, but... It's keep one on one's toes difficult, and I appreciate that. I haven't... yeah. At that point I need to keep my... Whoops! Need to keep my brain engaged at all times, really. I'm just going to quit back rather than leaving a cocoon, because after all, with so much clawline here, the silk from the cocoon wouldn't really do anything. I know, I'm being very careless. And I didn't put on the Ascendant grip as I said I would. Maybe next time I die I'll remember to do that. Oh, really, Hornet? It just looks like she shouldn't hit the spikes there, and she does. Well, now I'm very glad that I quit out, because I think if I had cocooned it would be higher than this. Cogfly is great for that little section. Okay, so double jump, clawline, dash. Not hard, just have to remember that. Just have to remember that it's difficult, different from the previous input sequence. Not even sure the final dash is needed. I was just spending time there, trying to stall so I could work out what to do next. I mean, it looks simple enough. It's another clawline dash onto the wall fragment on the left. It's just that needed to judge at what point to clawline. There we go, that's better. Also, that little point that I clawline off there doesn't seem to be an enemy, so Cogfly doesn't target it, which is a relief. I'll probably get a full journal entry for those things sooner or later. Oh! Just when I was about to say I made it this far up without a mistake so far. Still, it was a mistake that did not result in damage. Okay, highest I've been. High enough to get through that gauntlet and into a new room. Excellent. Yep, there's that journal entry. Now, it seems there are two different ways I can go up here. Will they ooh, those are double damage. Okay, weird kind of web thing here. Okay, where I'm standing seems to be not only safe, but... Ow! Unless I'm careless. A good place for recovering silk and health. So, sorry for this being a little bit tedious, but I want to go back to full health before moving on. I'll call this a pseudo checkpoint. So if... Oh, okay. So if I die, I can make a decision about whether to do back to this point off camera. Now that you've seen me do it, I don't necessarily have to show myself going through it every time. Okay, new enemy. Okay, hard shell, so I can't damage them with a pogo. Yep, Cogfly takes them out. Why have I got Hunter's Crest? Oh no! Okay, I'm going to drop back down to here and just get my health back. Okay, let's take a moment to look at the new journal entries. Oh, yeah. I imagine anyone watching this has watched the previous episode as well, but in case it wasn't clear, this is what we are doing now. Past Cradle's Peak last test of fitness. We are trying to find the last Mr. Mushroom place. We have only 12 journal entries left to find, or 12 new enemies. Still a bunch more that must be completed, but only 12 new enemies. So here we go. Garpid I've already shown, and Imoba. Slow drifting bug with a heavy top shell. Okay, only 3 more need to be defeated as well, that's nice. So, I imagine I have Hunter's Crest on because I was giving myself a bit of a self-imposed challenge. I'll try to remember that I have it on and do the difficult stuff with it, but... Right, remember there's spikes up there. But if things get too difficult, then one obvious way to make things easier for myself is to put on Reaper or even Wanderer. Ah! Yeah, I mean, not only is Hunter harder for pogoing, I think that's a fair assessment. Not only is it, I don't want to say objectively harder because there's no such thing, but it's less suitable for pogoing. It gives narrower windows. Anyway, to complete my sentence, not only is it harder for pogoing, but I am much less used to it. Ah. Oh! I was not at all sure where that was going. And yeah, be careful about healing there, because those things come out pretty fast. And pogoing on these does not give silk. Yeah. I'll try this room until I'm at 1 health. And then I'm going back down to the bench to put on a different crest. Reaper or maybe even Wanderer. We'll see. I'll try Reaper first, because it's my favourite. Something in the right-hand wall there. It's nothing. I thought maybe it was something. I did better than expected at the Hunter Pogo, though. Which, you know, is gratifying after... Okay. It's gratifying after how much I struggled with the Hunter's Crest earlier in the game. Hunter's March. Yeah. When this goes up on YouTube, I think people will have a good laugh at how bad I was back then. But even though I'm better now, I think I can't really try this with this crest. When I put this on, what do I want to do for tools? Polyp pouch is obviously not worthwhile, unless there's combat at the end, and there might be. Quick healing is good, actually, in the Garpid section. Fractured mask? Sure. I was going to say compass, but I've got compass in my Vesticrest. What's this? Scuttle brace? Why? Okay, yeah, let's try Ascendant's Grip. Anything else? I'm not. Oh no! I was confusing this with the one that changes the harpoon. This one I certainly don't want. This could be good for this section. Okay, let's try this loadout. Wait, I still have Polyp pouch? I mean, it doesn't matter. Hornet. Okay, let's try benching. Yeah, I got pretty far and the game has not given me a name title card for this section. That's interesting. Yeah, as always, I have to get used to the Ascendant script. But I think it could be pretty good for this section. Oh! Yeah, I shouldn't have used my double jump there. And I know I shouldn't. Kind of a automatic response because just from the feeling that I needed to adjust my position, and I'm used to wings being a tool available for that. I wonder if this wall is skippable. Ah! I was just trying to adjust myself a little bit higher on the wall. Good recovery. My hand kind of slipped on the keyboard at the start of that section. Okay. Almost more like it, then things went wrong now. Where's the point where I stop to heal? I've already gone past it. I'll go back down. Yes, this corner. Of course, one nice thing about having the Reaper's Crest is that this healing up process is a little bit faster because of the extra orbs. And yeah, just going through there fast means that I can avoid any danger from the Garpids. Have to avoid hitting my head here, though. Okay, now this with Reaper's Crest. Oof. So at the tail end of that, I've got to get to the right-hand side, obviously. Ooh, yeah, this is harder than it looks. I mean, okay. Yeah, at this point I'm going to do the first section off camera up to the safe healing spot. Okay, let's give this another try. I don't know why I'm finding this so hard. This should not be so hard. Ah, that was the worst. I think I need to change to Wanderer's Crest. I think I'm going to have a much easier time with that, or not easier, but more pleasant. I don't know. It's obvious that the delayed pogo is causing me a lot of problem with just colliding into the enemy above the one that I'm on at a particular time. Also, right, it's difficult to check what I... Yeah, oh, I need to use a memory locket to put... no, I don't. I can use the Vesticrest. So, one thing that occurred to me while I was on my way up, too late for me to do anything about it, is that this is 1 extra health point. This is 3. It's just so obvious when put like that, and yet I didn't think of it. See you in a bit. Okay, let's see if Wanderer's Crest helps as much as I hope it will. Still, the pressure to go fast in this bit is... Oh, and I no longer have Ascendant script because I changed Crest. Whoops! Yeah, and I've got to get used to the fact that my pogo has changed. It's a lot smaller now, which obviously has upside and downside, or I wouldn't have put this on. I'm feeling... I'm trying not to show it, but I'm feeling extremely tilted at how badly I'm doing at this easy section. There, it just needs more anticipation of where each enemy is going to be. And don't do that. I just had to not panic and dash into the lower wall when I got there, and it was recoverable. Right, and obviously I can't stop to get my breath back in a place where those Garpids are about to come out. Sorry, just need a moment. Okay, I'll get back to the healing spot. Okay, we've got time for one more try this episode. I should try to remember that I have... so I've put this on. But try to remember that I have the reserve bind, so I have a heal even when it looks like I've run out. Also, healing in midair can be a way to recover if things go wrong. I'm not sure I would remember to do that in the heat of the moment, though. It's hard enough trying to remember everything else that I, you know what I mean. It's difficult to wrap my head around having an extra verb to keep track of. Out of the Garpid section. Hey! Made it! Or at least made it to one of the things I was seeking. Mr. Mushroom number 7. Oh, do they realise it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, worm child, no surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you, or calling me? It is true I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breadth, what singular sights I beheld! Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all, though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories.
Megina Fora.
I cannot allow that outcome, Herald. I act now to save that place, both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain? Me? Well, certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide good answer. I've no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see, if any other could come to understand that state, Wormchild, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet, not this present, maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again. Alas, from these quaking caves, it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path. Yeah, he disappears just as he did in the first game, and I loved that dialogue. I loved it. Oh, wish granted. Yeah, makes sense. No achievement. I guess that as in the first game, the achievement will come when we get an ending after Mr. Mushroom. Yeah, it means I don't get to see what the ending would be like, or what the final ending would be like without Mr. Mushroom, but, you know, I got the clue to come here and I wanted to get this done, so, yeah, nothing to see here anymore, that's just gone. Yeah, all of Mr. Mushroom's dialogues are exceedingly cryptic, but it's worth persevering through them all for the last one, where it does start to make a bit of sense. I like that. Unfortunately, I can't really comment on the dialogue because I don't have it in front of me anymore. There were things I was thinking as I went along that I don't know what to say right now. I do like the fact that it gives us hope. That dialogue does. Hope for some better ending, maybe. And let's see what's up top, if indeed this is the top. Are we on the surface? Hey! Yep, I thought that had to be an enemy. Reminded me of the far fields. That's a Skrill. Yeah, they hurt. They're enemies. If I drop down there, will I regret it? There may have been something to see over this side as well. Wow. Vast, barren plains. Yeah, it's no wonder the bugs of Farloom prefer to stay below. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's exactly the same dialogue as in Blasted Steps, but close enough. Did I? No, I did not get enough Imoba. I may have to come back and do some of this section again, which is a little bit annoying, but I could have done it on the way up and I didn't. Let's at least make sure we get one more Skrill while we're here. And it's clear now that this is the only way to go. I should be careful of spikes. There's a cave entrance. Okay, that's the way back. No thank you. Although I do wonder if doing that may create a shortcut that would let me get back up quickly. Ooh, Nameless Town. Okay. Nameless and empty. I maybe can use Saw to get above this? No. Then I wonder what, if anything, is to be done up here, because Obviously I got something by coming here. I got the end of the Mr. Mushroom quest. But I can't help wondering, is that the only thing here? Because suppose I'd not got the Mr. Mushroom quest. Suppose I'd found this whole area before getting that quest. Would I have just come here for nothing? I can just about get over that. Yeah, as always, I'm not taking into account the cooldown on my claw line. Okay, it seems there's a kind of a hard barrier there. But surely there's more to this than just the Mr. Mushroom. Like I said, what if I'd come here before getting that quest? Maybe the answer will be in here? I think we have to do this and find out. Okay, there is a way back up. Where am I now, though? Okay, I'm at the bench in this area, so same place I started this episode, and presumably, yeah, I can soar when I want to get back up anytime. Oh, they don't actually hurt me. And being able to get back up does mean I can easily get the Immobile journal entry, so there's that. Well, it has been an adventure. It's over. If there is anything I haven't found it, but maybe I'll come back and find something there another time. For now, how far back do I have to go to get back to a place where I have a map? I don't want to go back right now. I want to. In between episodes, I'll get the Immobile journal entry, so I'll end this episode here. But next time we will go back and find something more to do. It may be another attempt at the Coral Tower, or I may do some off-camera hunting for journal entries. Got to do both of those, so I'll do them in one order or another. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.